Hello students, today we are going to discuss two examples of ITC block credit that we are going to discuss. So first of all, first example, IPCL Limited registered under GST is engaged in the manufacture of heavy laser machinery. It procured the following items during the month of August: electrical transformer manufacturing process 2,60,000, truck used for transport of raw material 1,50,000, insurance policy premium of truck 20,000, raw material 4 lakh, and confectionery items means like confectionery means halwai, means if you are ordering some food and beverages from some person, then it is considered as confectionery items. These items were supplied free of cost to the customer in a customer meet organized by the company. But now these five transactions are given. Now in these five transaction, what you have to do, you have to determine the amount of ITC available with IPCL Limited for the month of August by giving necessary explanation for treatment of various items subject to the information given above. Assume that all the other conditions necessary for availing ITC have been fulfilled. So this can be asked for 5 to 7 marks in exam, and you have to write down whether ITC is available or ITC is blocked along with reason. If you don't write reason, then you will not get full marks. So that you have to keep in mind while you are doing the calculations. क्या आपको इसका क्रेडिट मिलेगा? क्या आपको पता है इसका आंसर?
नहीं.
Now computation of ITC available with ABC Company Limited for the month of July. First transaction is electrical transformers. Now ITC is available or not? This is the first question that will arise in your mind. So answer is very simple. Electrical transformers are used for the business purpose. So that is why ITC, whatever expenses or whatever GST you have paid on it, ITC for the same is available because electrical transformers are used for manufacturing process, that is given. So here that is where you have to write down the reason. Electrical transformers being goods used in the course or furtherance of business, ITC thereon is available in terms of section 16 subsection 1. So that is why GST of 2,60,000. This is in the form of ITC available. Now trucks used for the transportation of raw material. Now on that, whatever GST paid, whether ITC is available or not. So there is a simple rule for truck. If you have purchase any vehicle whose capacity is less than 14 passenger, then ITC is blocked. But there are certain exceptions. There are three exceptions for it. If you are purchasing any vehicle for providing training to the if you are running a training school, and if you are purchasing any vehicle, then credit is allowed. If you are purchasing any vehicle for transportation of goods or passenger, then also credit is allowed. And if you are purchasing any vehicle as a dealer in, like if you are a dealer in car and if you are purchasing any vehicle, then credit is available. So that is why this, in this case, truck is used for transportation of goods, so that is why credit is absolutely available. So trucks for the transportation of raw material, on that whatever GST you have paid of rupees 1,50,000, credit is available. So reason is also given. ITC on motor vehicle used for transportation of good is not blocked under section 17 subsection 5 clause A, because it is not blocked. If it is blocked, then credit is not available. Here in that case we will write down nil here. Now there is one another rule. Okay, if you have incurred any expenditure related to the vehicle, vessel or aircraft on which credit is available, then on that expenditure whatever GST paid, on that also ITC is available. So here you have taken the insurance policy premium of truck, and you have paid insurance GST of 20,000 in that case. So then credit is available or not? Answer is yes. ITC on insurance policy of truck is allowed under section 16 subsection 2. That means 20,000 ITC is available if you have paid GST of on that. Now This is the all these are the GST amount. Your insurance. Remember, students, these are all the insurance premium. This is not insurance premium amount, and this is not amount of the price of the truck, but this is the GST that you are paying on that. So 20,000 GST credit of the same is available. Now next one is raw material. So obviously raw material credit is available or not. You have purchased the raw material. On that you have paid GST of rupees 4 lakh. So being goods used in the course or furtherance of business, ITC thereon is available in terms of section 16 subsection 1, because any goods purchased for the business or in the course or furtherance of the business, then whatever GST paid on it, credit is available. Now next one, confectionery items for consumption of customer at a customer's meet, and on that you have paid GST of rupees 50,000. Now credit is not available here. Reason is very simple. ITC on food and beverages is specifically disallowed unless the same is used for making outward taxable supply, because there is a simple rule. If you are using any thing which is useful for outward supply, then only credit is available. But here it is not used for the outward supply. So that is why credit is blocked. So that is why it is the reason is said that making outward taxable supply of the same category or as an element of the taxable composite or mixed supply, section 17 subsection 5 clause B, para 1. So that is why credit is total block. So now what is total ITC available to you? So total ITC available, if you make total of all these four items, 2 lakh 60,000, 1 lakh 50,000, 20,000 and 4 lakh, then you will get 8 lakh 30,000. This is your answer. If you write down this along with the reason, then you will get full marks.
A few moments later.
Next example. This is also very easy example. ONGC Limited, registered under GST, is engaged in manufacture of taxable goods. Compute the ITC available with ONGC Limited for the month of November from the following particulars. Now from the following particular you have to calculate the what is the ITC available. This is also the example of ITC. Now inward supply input A, how much GST you have paid? 2 lakh. And what is the remark? One invoice on which GST payable was 20,000 is missing. Now in that case, whether you will get full credit of 2 lakh or you will not get credit of 20,000. That means you will get only credit of 1 lakh 80,000 because one invoice is missing. So here I already explained you, for claiming the credit you should have invoice. If you are not having, if you do not purchase invoice, then in that case your credit of that particular amount is not available. So here in this case only credit of 1 lakh 80,000 is available, 20,000 credit is not available. Now input B 50,000 on which you have paid GST of rupees 50,000. Inputs are to be received in two installment. First installment has been received in November. Now first installment has been received in November. So first installment you have received, but second installment is yet to be received. So then in that case this credit of 50,000 is available or not? Credit is only available when you receive the last installment. So this, in this case, 50,000 credit is available or not? Answer is no, credit is not available. Now capital goods of 60,000, ONGC Limited has capitalized the capital goods at full invoice value inclusive of GST, as it will avail depreciation on full invoice value. Now here there is a simple rule. Okay, if you are purchasing any capital goods and if you are paying GST on it, so let us say price of the capital good is 10 lakh and you are paying GST on it is 60,000. Now total cost is 10 lakh 60,000. Now if you are claiming depreciation on this full amount under section 32, then you will not get a benefit of ITC. दिस मीन्स आपको अब यहाँ पे आईटीसी का बेनिफिट नहीं मिलेगा. तो यहाँ पे भी गवर्नमेंट इसने क्या किया, कंपनी ने ओएनजीसी लिमिटेड ने पूरी वैल्यू पे डेप्रिसिएशन क्लेम किया है. तो दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे 60,000 का आईटीसी का क्रेडिट मिलेगा कि नहीं? तो आंसर इज नो, बिग नो. So now next one, input service 1,25,000. One invoice dated 20th January on which a GST payable was 10,000 has been received in November. Means 1,25,000 था, बट उसका एक जनवरी का इनवॉइस था जो आपको नवंबर में मिला. तो क्या इसका क्रेडिट मिलेगा कि नहीं?
रुको जरा, सबर करो.
तो ये सारी बातें यहाँ पे अपने देखते हैं। सब्जेक्ट टू द इंफॉर्मेशन गिवन अबव, अज्यूम दैट ऑल द कंडीशन नेसेसरी, हियर splitting is required, condition necessary for availing ITC have been fulfilled. The annual return for the previous financial year was filed on 15th of September. Now computation of ITC available with ONGC Limited for the month of November. So serial number particulars ITC. Inputs A, ITC cannot be taken on missing invoice. So I already explained you, from 2 lakh, your 20,000 invoice is already missing. So you will get credit only on 1,80,000, because the reason is the registered person should have the invoice in its possession to claim ITC section 16 subsection 2 clause A. Input B, when inputs are received in installment, ITC can be availed only on receipt of last installment. First proviso to section 16 subsection 2. So that is why in second case exam ITC is not available. So that is why we have written nil. Now next one, see, capital goods. I already explained you, input tax paid on capital goods cannot be availed as ITC if depreciation has been claimed on such tax component. Now input service, as per section 16 subsection 4, on an invoice cannot be availed after the due date of furnishing the return for the month of September following the end of the financial year to which such invoice pertains, or the date of filing annual return, whichever is earlier. Since the annual return for the previous financial year has been filed on 15th September, prior to the due date of filing the return for the month of November, that is 20 December, ITC on the invoice pertaining to previous financial year cannot be availed after 15 September. देखो यहाँ पे क्लियर कट लिखा था कि आपको, आपने कहा एनुअल रिटर्न, यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन दिया है कि एनुअल रिटर्न आपने कब फाइल किया है, 15th ऑफ सितंबर, और आपको बिल कब मिला, नवंबर में. यू कैन मेक ए लिंक हियर. तो इसके लिए आपको ये जो क्रेडिट है वो अब नहीं मिलेगा. कितने का क्रेडिट नहीं मिलेगा, आईटीसी इज नॉट अलाउड फॉर रुपीज 10,000. ये आपको बात समझने की थी यहाँ पे. इसलिए यहाँ पे 1,25,000 में से 10,000 माइनस किया और 1,15,000 का आपको क्रेडिट दे दिया. अब टोटल आपको, आपके पास कितना क्रेडिट हुआ, 1,80,000 फर्स्ट केस में एंड 1,15,000 सेकेंड केस में. यू हैव टू मेक टोटल of it. So total ITC is 1,80,000 and 1,15,000. So 2,95,000 credit is available to you. So these also can be asked for 5 marks if they are asked separately. But this both example can be clubbed together to make it a total weightage of 12 to 10. दोनों सम को मिला के भी एक 12 से 10 मार्क का क्वेश्चन हो सकता है. तो आपको ये बात ध्यान में रखना है और ये इंपॉर्टेंट सम है, कीप इन माइंड. थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर वॉचिंग माय वीडियो टिल एंड. हैव ए नाइस डे. बाय.